What's up, traders? Going 5 for 5 today. Let's get to it. All right, traders. So I went to edit some of the footage and I realized that for some reason my mic was just screwing up and it was like giving like a loud screechy noise throughout some parts, and I don't know what it is, but I actually restarted my computer for the first time. Well, I didn't restart my computer. It restarted itself with the blue screen of death yesterday, and I don't know if it had something to do with when it rebooted my audio settings. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into that, but it was fine in some places and not in others, but it was just a mess. And as I was talking through the trades, it would be like, hey, looking to enter MR, and it was really bad. So we're just going to do a review today. 5 trades. Pretty happy with all 5 trades. Obviously keeping it on the small side. We're trying something a little bit different, and I'm going to explain that Friday night. So if you guys want to hear all about it, show up for the Friday night live stream. We always do some good talks there. But let's just jump into these trades. I'm just going to start from the top here. APPS. This one was pretty standard. Nice intense move. All of these were right off the scanner today. They were beautiful. Nice extensions. We'll zoom in a little bit so you can see them a little bit better. Nice extension. Had previous resistance there at 25.50. Got one add as it wanted to try to continue. Top tick that one, and we scaled out on the way back down. So that one was pretty standard. Groupon. This one was a little bit later. Previous resistance here. Kind of grind, and then we finally got a nice little move. I actually was getting ready to hit the add button. I was looking for just through 60. Anything through 60, I was going to hit the button. Didn't quite get it. Got the move back down. It started to feel like it wanted to hold 34. I actually let it go to 34, and then it started to come back up. We ended up taking it off there at 34.14, and then sure enough, it shoved in our face. But it did end up trying to come back down, but that was just sloppy seconds, and man, left some on the table there. mRNA, this one was a little bit later as well. This one apparently is some Rona news. Previous resistance, though, was kind of grinding around down here, and I guess some news came out. As you can see, the volume popped up, and I was leaving it alone. I was like, I don't want to trade this thing. I don't want to get caught in anything crazy. But then it started to just really feel FOMO-y. Like it was fighting its way up to here, but then right here it just squeezed, and I was like, okay, I got to try it. So I actually hit my button for 50 cents, and then I cut it in half. And I just said, I'm not going to get too crazy with this one. I'm going to give myself some extra room. Getting later in the day, it's news. It was getting close to 11 o'clock. I was like, okay, we're going to go small. And sure enough, I had to order at 70.65, and we missed it by, I want to say, like 10 cents. And then it started to go back up, so we took it off. And yeah, so that was mRNA. URBN, this one was pretty standard. This one was just quick out of the gate. Had some previous resistance here. I think if we scroll out, yeah, it was on earnings. And yeah, we hit the button. It tried to come down. Didn't really get the move we were looking for. Pop back up. Tried to go high of day. It failed, so we actually added to our position. And it did come back all the way down to this 25.80 area, but then it decided to go higher. And we got to add up there. 112, I believe. Let's see. 112. Yep, and then it started to come back down, so it ended up being a pretty nice trade. Could have got some more out of it. 26, it went through 26, tried to come back down through, or go back up through. We saw a VWAP there, just thought maybe it was going to try to use support. It was about 50% of the move that it made anyway, so I was pretty happy taking profit there and moving on. And our last trade was on ZEN, and this one was so annoying. We had an order on this at 90.75, and look at this candle, 90.75.93. But the ask was at 91.10 the entire time. So that was a bit frustrating. And in itself, it ended up being a good trade. We actually ended up doing a 1-2-2 here because of how it happened. It did pretty much give us half of this move back. So if anything, I probably should have been cutting this and then looking for re-entry. But I got a little stubborn, and the spread was kind of crazy the whole way up. So like as it went high of day, it jumped up and it was like 30 cents over high of day. It wasn't just right at where high of day was. So then I was like, well, let's see if it wants to fake out. And so I basically tried to restart the position with just more share size. And again, we'll talk about that on Friday if you want to kind of get into that. But then it formed a really nice descending triangle here. And unfortunately, it kind of faked out here the first time, came back up, stayed in the formation, and then gave us the real flush that we were looking for. power. Again, we had an order out here at 28, and it actually got down to 36. So it was just the story of the day. It's been the story of the last few weeks, really, is putting them orders out and basically them bouncing right off of them. But that was my trades. Nothing too special. 5 for 5. Pretty consistent today. Felt really good today. Felt a lot better than I have in a while, and we're going to continue. I know we're using smaller size. Bear with me. It's basically paper trading. Some people could look at it that way because after commissions, if I am not red, I probably will be red after commissions today for sure. But again, it's not about that. It's about consistency, right? If you just add a 0 to everything, nobody's even talking about commissions. You add 2 zeros to everything, nobody's even thinking commissions, right? It's not even part of the equation at that point. So if I can be consistent and look at these charts, if the charts start looking the same over and over again, they should look the same over and over again regardless of the share size I'm using. So that's the goal right now, is to get consistent. I've been saying it for a while now, but it's still the goal. We're not there yet. So that's number one. Like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Always appreciate that support. If you do have any questions or comments, leave those down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.